Hello everybody and welcome to episode 13 of the Trophy Tour, and this is the big one, the away leg against FC Copenhagen for a spot in the Champions League for the 2015-16 season. And if you want to see how we're doing, well, I kind of want to avert your eyes because it is an absolute disaster. Since we thrashed Lech Poznan, we've took our eye pretty much off the prize, and we are now down in 5th position in the league, just to say so. And I'm absolutely gutted as to what happened next after this game against Wiener Neustadt. We ended up going 1-0 down to the relegation favourites, and then we got a first half equaliser through Schupan, his first for the club, and then Milos Karasic had to get the winner for us from centre back, so good for him. But a massive game against Austria Vienna. Last season we went unbeaten against them all the time in all 4 games, and this season we've bottled it. So an absolutely humiliating performance. Jalo, Gorgon and Fatai all scored goals for them, whereas Marko Jurcin was only able to get a consolation. So big blow for our top, my favourite 11. They put in a very weak performance against last season's runners-up. And then Red Bull Salzburg, because we're so committed to several competitions, they smelt blood and absolutely thrashed us by 4-0. It didn't help that we conceded in the first minute, and over the top ball, absolutely basic defending went awry there. And then we had the red card for Omrani, another goal for Lellison, and then they scored twice more. So absolutely facepalm worthy moments. So we're in deep trouble heading into this away leg. We need to get our confidence back, and the Premier League looks like this, the Bundesliga I should say. We're down in 6th place after having a 2-point lead and being unbeaten up to that point. So now we're 5 points down, and we've let Red Bull past, so we have to get our work cut out. And yeah, so it's up to us now. We need to represent Austria and make this season, you know, make it worthwhile. We are the representatives of Austria now that Benfica eliminated Austria Vienna. So we could get Europa League football, that would be fine by me, but when you've got this Champions League opportunity, you would be, you know, ridiculous to turn it down. So there we go. Copenhagen play us, and Videoton from Hungary could make history by knocking out Bate Borisov and qualifying for the Champions League knockouts or the group stages. But it's pretty much up to me if I want to make a change and get Champions League football for this big game. Copenhagen top of their league, as you'd probably expect. So did I make all the necessary changes? I have. That's good. So we've got an injury to our top goalkeeper, Titan. He's out for another few weeks, so that's a huge setback if ever I've had one. So Gratze will need to prove that he's a legend for the club. He's been extremely loyal, but I don't trust him after, of course, the humiliating embarrassment of an own goal in the season before last against Vienna. So we now have to have him stand up and be counted for in this 4-4-2 battle between the two teams. So both goalkeepers have the captain's armbands. We have to look out for their strikers. Is that Ludovic James? Is that his name? No, Leke James, the Nigerian there. He could be a threat. So Jurcin and Bestjak, I'm begging you, get some goals for me please, and I'll love you forever. You know, that sort of thing we really could do with an away win, just like against Poznan. We're going to take short play. I hope it's, yeah, we're going to go lower tempo, and we'll ignore run at defence. Just kind of take it easy for the first little while. And so the results video for my Football Manager Moment of the Year came out a few days ago. If you haven't seen it, I do ensure you probably should, especially if you voted. Your vote was definitely critical, as it was a very close fight between at least 4 moments. I won't give it all away, but you guys were very, you know, generous to give your time and enjoyment to my videos, and I'll stop kind of plugging your kindness, as you probably know that you're all great. So now let's get cracking. FC Copenhagen versus Sturm Graz, Champions League up for grabs, and I expect them to do their best, but it's kind of a mixed reaction here. Some guys are switching off, and others are very delighted. So I don't know what to make of that. But let's just give it our best go. We need to improve our fortunes, save, at least if we're going to fuck up the league, at least win a Champions League berth, and I'll be happy. So here we go. It's Copenhagen versus Sturm Graz. There we go, I'll just change that. I got the latest scores up in a sec. It's 10 minutes played now. We are in kind of counter-attacking territory. We don't want that. So latest scores, I need that please, thank you. Evian got European football, that's very interesting. We need, I think, what do we need? We need the feedback. Yeah, thank you. And that'll be all. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. That just when you play multiplayer, it sometimes takes away all your little tabs. So no action so far, but our man at right back Ephraim could have been booked. The ref said no, but here's Bengtsson, cleared. Exposito is away. He's found Jurchen all alone, but he's kind of slowed down the tempo. Jurchen, Best Jack! Get in there, my son. We have the away goal, and the dreams can start just ever so slightly. But now we need to get rigid. Oh, Adi. Oh, good save. I don't know if the frames are skipping for you guys, but they are for me. And we'll just carry on. That is a big goal. Very, very big goal for Sturm Graz. We have an away goal this time. Here's Hussein. Cleared by Weber. Good man. And Copenhagen will have to find their way back into this match. Our midfield are kind of losing the battles, and we've got a third yellow card now. But it's Copenhagen still trying to break us down. Have they got it here? They have. What a shot by Thomas Delaney, being mixed between American and Danish. So that's a deserved equaliser for Copenhagen. And we're going to probably try and change our instructions at half time. It's not working as I'd expect. But here's Magdal, the young man. He loves playing in these big games. He's very mature for a man who's technically much younger than me. And that's Adi away. That's two. Oh, good save by Grazze. And that's headed away by Alvarachin. Here's Delaney back to the keeper. Yeah, here is Vujadinovic to deal with the danger. We have 1 minute of stoppage time. It's going to count for something. And it's Clem. Oh, he's giving it away. Vujadinovic. No, Delaney has it now. Oh, Adi 1-2. Oh, another fantastic save by the keeper. And we're kind of in trouble now. We need to do long play, drop deeper, get rid of that. We could possibly shoot on sight. That wouldn't be a bad idea. But now it's Copenhagen with the corner. And they didn't seem to make any use of it. And it's now our chance. Can we do something? Jurchen to Bestjak. Bestjak's away! And it's two goals for Roman Bestjak with a sensational run and finish. It was basically as close to the far post you can get. But we are 2-1 up at half time. I don't think we deserve it whatsoever. But who cares? You guys want to see me win. You want to see Champions League football on this channel. And I want to see these players rewarded for their hard work. So there we go. Keep it going. And, you know, make sure these guys don't get back into the game. We need optimism. We need to believe. And those guys are very angry, letting their opponents get away with a very, you know, simple chance. We're going to get rid of shoot on sight now. We don't need that. So well done, Roman Bestjak. That is why you play for this team. You perform very well when need be. And he could even get a hat-trick like his Montenegrin teammate Nikola Vujadinovic. But here's, oh my lord, oh wow, That was sensational play by their guy, but the big slip from our centre back has made it 2 apiece. That was pretty embarrassing if ever I've seen it. Albertine and Weber having very weak games. We need to change our midfield. He's saying Tinner Holm. Yeah, that's poor. It's Leke James. And now our team is totally falling apart. Oh, no. Albertine has no clue what he's doing here. Absolutely no clue. Omrani, because even though he got sent off in the last game, he has to come on. Right, this is bad. This is not ideal. It could be worse, but really, lads, not on those defending. Well, I fucked up with that team talk. He's not happy with what I had to say. I put him under too much pressure. And well, should we settle for those 2 away goals? I don't think so, but we can't concede anymore, to be honest. And I think they're in control. They're settling down, and we need to do something about that. So we're going to make another change. Weber hasn't had much of a chance either. Clem is a bit off tempo today. Our centre backs and full backs and everything have played badly. We'll bring on Rod Pullair for Mali and Chupin for Christian Clem. I don't know if that's the greatest of ideas, but we need to do something. And Esposito is probably the talisman. But we haven't seen the ball get to him at all, so we might exploit the right flank. Esposito is our best player, and we need to see more of him. Now here's a chance for us actually, so exploit the right flank and lower tempo. We'll try and just slow down our direct passing. Chupin to Ehrenreich. Oh man, he walked it in! It's 3-3! But Tuvio has been credited with the own goal, and that is sensational. 3-3 in the Champions League qualifying playoff. And there's some other scores. Ajax, Evian, Petrolul, all having great games. So this could be a very topsy-turvy Champions League group stage. But who can win this game? We need a winner. And it could be Copenhagen. No, Gratze has saved it. He's kicked it route 1. Bestjak has very unwisely headed it to his opponent. Megdale misses his tackle. Weber covers. Back to Delaney. Fella. And Delaney and Fella combining. Tinnerholm. Well wide. Well wide by him. Well, here they go again. Oh, what a goal. Fernando Adi has done it again. And we are in trouble. 4-3. Well, I don't think we can be criticised for our effort. Like a big fight. And it's not over yet, guys. Yeah, it's not over. I wouldn't really put the blame on my team too much, but yeah, it's just one of those games. We scored 3, but they scored more. But we have 3 away goals. I really hope they don't get the same amount in Graz, and maybe we can get the Champions League football we deserve. Are we good enough for it? I'm not too sure. But I do think we are a very strong outfit on our day. And there are the final results. A late goal by Lodero has broken Petrolul hearts, and that could be the end of their wonderful run. Videoton may be out of it as well, but Evian, I'm very impressed. They've beaten Benfica by 2 goals without a response, so good news for them. We deserve to lose, but to get 3 goals is still very positive indeed. And you know, that's just the way it goes. Solbay Solbakken, I think he was the former Wolves manager in the Championship before they got relegated a second time. Yeah, I'll just get rid of this press conference. Yeah, there we go. So the second leg takes place a week from now. We'll have to field another weakened team against SV Riot, who haven't had a good start to the season, so hopefully that counts for something. And then we play at home at the UPC Arena and hopefully get Champions League. It's a massive ask, conceding 4 goals, but as I said, we have 3 goals, and we'll have to live com that game as well. So that'll be all for today. Hopefully we can have the comeback that we need, that we require, and hopefully I'll have some Le Mans Odyssey content out as well in the next few days. It's only Friday, so fingers crossed. Speak to you again very soon. Bye.